Hello everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones as the Corsair King of the Basilisk Isles. Now, in the comment section of the last video, you guys mentioned that I should give some land to that White Walker, the other that had joined our court. And now, I have to disappoint you, I did not actually do that here, but I did do it on a private save of mine, and if you want to check out what happened there, you can follow the link that I left in the comment section here just below this video. Now it will take you to the Patreon page, but don't worry, you don't actually have to be a supporter to see what has happened there. Now obviously I did not make him a landed character here, but I did give him the court jester trait because he is rather amusing. So yeah, we'll see what he does actually. It's kind of cool to have him here. Now we did leave off last time with the absolute sack of Tall Trees Town. Look at this, everything is still burning and the city has been looted. Now, we are now actually laying siege to the castle of Tall Tree Hall, but as you can see, we do not have enough men. So I suggest that we actually move away, make our way over to the Isle of Birds. First, we're gonna obviously have to get onto our boats. Then we're gonna go and siege down or loot, I guess, or raid or whatever you wanna call it. Then maybe Kutch, and then we'll have to see what else is going on. Now, yeah, I guess we're gonna do that for now, and let's just move forward. Now, you did tell me also to go forward on speed 5 as the game is much more stable, so I definitely will do that whenever I have time. So yeah, let's actually go ahead, make your way over there, that's perfect. And yeah, I guess one thing I should mention, because you guys have been correcting me of my pronunciation of Yi-Tai, or Yiti, or Yiddy as I said. Now I do admit that Yiddy is probably going to be wrong, or probably wrong. Okay, what, we just inherited something here. Okay, so we did inherit the looter of the Isle of Vine. Do it for the vine. Is that it? Do it for the vine? Wine, do I say that correctly? I don't know, it's very difficult for me to do. But yeah, that actually means we can now create the High Lutrid of the Eastern Islands. Now, I don't actually want to do that because that will give us some relationship malices. So I don't actually want to go for that just yet. But that means we need a new Lord Treasurer. Okay, well I guess in this case I'm going to pick Rudo. Yes, he sounds so perfectly German. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I will let you collect some taxes here in our capital. Very nice. We do have our spy master Dai Fang over here. Very nice, and his lovely lady. Although he still has not gotten her pregnant. That is a little bit concerning. We do need a new commander as well. So let's see who we have. Yes, we could pick the White Walker as a commander. Of course, that would be funny, but no, I don't quite trust him for obvious reasons. I do believe I'm gonna go with Gomatuk. Yes, he does have 12 marshals, so we'll just give that to him. Now, as I was saying, I do admit that Yiddy is probably wrong. And wow, we are now known as the Monstrous. That fits quite well, actually. So yeah, as I said, third time now, Yiddy is probably wrong pronunciation, but Yi-Tai is probably also wrong. I think Yi-Ti is probably the best pronunciation possible, because if you look at the culture, how would you pronounce that? Yitish. Because Yi-Tai-ish doesn't make sense. So it would have to be Yitish, and then it would make sense if the country is actually called Yiti. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with from now on. Alright, so since we have a new heir, apparently our heir has died, so now we have Rudo as our heir. Okay, interesting. We get this pop-up again, yes, but I already know about this. We just need a son. Or a kid, but I guess it's... No, actually, I think we do need a son, in fact, because even this is... Line of succession is open. Even the counties, really? I did not know that. And oh no! The other walker died a natural death. That's so unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. But, you know, that's what the maintenance events are for, obviously. So that's what they do to you. And a daughter was born. Okay. Well, it's, of course, a bit disappointing. But Xaja, it is fine. We'll still love her, I guess. Now, I also have changed the way I educate my children, because someone has been pointing out to me why I was actually doing a really horrible job of educating my children in previous series. That was because, well, I guess I'm not going to explain it all, but basically etiquette was one of the things I was often educating my lady girls with, and that actually has a chance of producing the indolent trait, which could lead to either slothfulness and gluttonous, and obviously that's not anything you would want. So you would rather want to go for humility, and then he's, you know, he's really helped me out quite a bit. So if I want to go for a diplomatic lady here, which I guess I will go for, we rather go with the humility focus, so we'll do that. And we've arranged with Lord Master Melarion Ramnos, whatever his name may be, it doesn't matter to me. He might actually buy my slave, and since we are a greedy bastard, right? We are a very greedy bastard indeed. I do believe that we're gonna click on more, 150 gold. I don't really think that he's worth that much, and I don't think we're gonna sell him for 150, but we can try. And yes, of course, we cannot win them all. That was to be expected. Still, you know, I think as a greedy character, we will try to get the most amount of money. And I do remember that we did actually, well, we have been successful when we sold our first slave. So that's pretty good. Now, when we took over Tall Trees Town last time, we actually gained a slave camp level in our capital here. And that's pretty important because these slave camps offer not only tax income, but also light infantry, and quite a lot of them. And since we are a light infantry leader, this is actually quite good for us. But yeah, we have just sieged Tucano, so let's quickly check that out. We did gain a little bit of loot, and we have the chance to take a concubine. So we have Jalahura. She is a priest of love. Look at that. We did have a look at this trait before, I do believe, and she's lustful. She would make for the perfect concubine, wouldn't she? Yeah. She has extra fertility from this, and then she's lustful. Perfect. But let's have a quick look at the other options that we have. Okay, she's 26, and she's 21. Okay, well, she's not the youngest, but as I said, she is very lustful and a priestess of love. So yeah, she's the best concubine possible. Let's take her, of course. So there we are. And that means we should now have even more chances of producing a son. Very nice. Okay, we're still sieging here. We did loot this. The city should go a little bit faster. And how much loot do we have here? Accumulated 130. That's not all that much, but yeah, it's getting up there slowly but surely. Cool. I do enjoy that quite a bit. But yeah, so every time we siege down one of these holdings, we actually have a chance of getting a slave camp level in our capital. And as I said, they don't just give us tax income, but they also provide us with light infantry, which is useful since we are a light infantry leader. So that's very nice. Okay, so once again, we've sacked the town this time. Yes. No more concubine, sadly, but okay. And yeah, we have actually gotten quite a lot more money here. Nice. And has been... Okay, so now this has been sacked. We can get a little bit more loot here. Okay, so now it's done. 170. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna... Alright, yeah, that is... We're gonna have to go onto the boats first, and then we will be able to make our way onto Kodge. Alright, that's what we will do. Cool. Now, also, as suggestions from the comment section that I have actually implemented was that I should, kind of as an Easter egg, have the Sentinels of Sentinels Point in here, and I did that. So yeah, if we move in, you can see Sentinels Point is on the map, and Lord Sebastian Sentinel is the current ruler. I did not actually go in and change the name or the appearance or whatever of that character. It actually would have to be Lord Mark, obviously, if you remember. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. I simply changed their sigil and their name to House Sentinel. So yeah, we'll see if House Sentinel will be around at the end of this campaign. We will check on them from time to time, just kind of an Easter egg, but obviously not too... we're not going to be focused on them too much, of course. Okay, so once again, we can sell off this slave and we'll try and get 150 gold coins. Yes, we'll probably never sell this guy, I could imagine. But, you know, that's just the way it is, right? And I think we... Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to search my court, and I want slave. Okay, that's wrong. Okay, so we have Temo, Edothraki. Okay, we have this guy who we have been trying to sell for several times now. And then this was... I think those were the two, for sure, that we took from Tall Trees Town. But didn't we take a third one as well? Apparently not. This is... Okay, I could sell him. Let's try and do that. Okay. 5 gold. What? No. Are you kidding me? Alright, we'll try this guy. Sell the slave. Time to do business. Yes. I have to find someone else. 15 gold. Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think so. Another offer. Okay, no one wants this guy. 40 gold? He's actually a pretty good guy. You know what? Fine, we'll do 40 gold. Alright, we'll sell this guy for 40 gold. That's actually a good deal, I think. Wait, did I get the gold? I'm not sure if we just sold our slave or if that did not work. Did I just sell him? He's still my slave. Alright, maybe that didn't work. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm just not gonna really do that. I think, you know what, we're not gonna actually actively try and sell our slaves. I think instead I will just wait for the events to happen, and that's fine. Now, we actually just lost, I believe, like maybe 200 men due to this unsuccessful raid against the besiegers. Now, they took heavy casualties in the attempt, but so did we. And that's actually a little bit annoying because, well, I need to have enough men so that I can actually break through the garrison and levies of the other holdings. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, once again, as a greedy bastard, oh, so now we can no longer go for 150, we can only go for 115, but still, that is too expensive for the others. I can understand. I can actually understand quite... Well, I can understand them, I guess. That's what I wanted to say. Now, while we're sieging here, I guess we should maybe check out what Dany is up to, because she is interfering in the slave trade, and that's obviously something we are not quite pleased to hear. She is attacking Lord Metiso of Tolos in the liberation of Tolos. I see. What do you want? Kill Rudo. I will decline, thank you. In fact, who are you? Why do you want to kill him? What do you get from that? I don't know. Just stop that plot. Whatever. Yeah. So, okay. Apparently you won your war against Yunkai? I'm not sure. You're attacking Montaris in a slave raid, interestingly enough. So, you have no problem with Marine at all? You just took over... You took over Astapor, and that's it. Okay. You did not really try to do anything else. Well, I do suppose that is your prerogative. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you have spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of the Valyrian Freehold. There are many lessons to be learned from their conquests against the old Giscari Empire. And yes, actually, this is a very nice event that came up just now, because I wanted to talk about our new plans, or our plans for the future. And basically, once we have enough money, and that would be 1,600 gold, we will be able to start the colonization of Gogossos. Now, if you're wondering why it's 1,600, that's because I actually changed the game rules to make colonization cost higher, but the speed faster. That's just, I guess this is personal preference. I just like it that much more, because I don't really want to wait for my colonies. I am willing to pay a little bit extra money for them, but I just don't like waiting for them once I've already paid. It's just, that's kind of annoying to me. But yeah, so we're gonna go after the Island of Tears, after the city of Gogossos, and that's the first thing we will. And that was originally a colony founded by Giscar, the old Giscari Empire, and then it was taken over by the Valyrians in, I believe, the 4th Giscari War. But yeah, now over here we have just burned down this the Pearl Palace, and we can now make... we can capture a concubine again. Now, once again, yes, a Priestess of Love. Now, she's fashionable, a bit selfish, but yeah, that's interesting. She is selfish and rude. 16, that's good. She is 19, so not really old either. And she's lustful and 26. But you know what? Once again, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Priestess of Love. I simply cannot resist them. It's just, it seems too perfect. It seems like they're almost made to be bed slaves or concubines. So yeah, we'll take her. We'll take her. So we have 2 Priestesses of Love as our concubines, and hopefully that will eventually create... A ruin has been looted. Interesting. I hope that this will eventually create some sons of our line. So far, we've not been very lucky, but our Corsair Queen, Shanika, is still very young, so I don't really think that there's going to be a problem. There's only going to be a problem with our own age, because we are already 40 years old. Okay, and we have just inherited the Lordship of the Todds from Corsair Chibundo of the Isle of Todds. Now, the Isle of Todds over here, I see... that is actually part, let me quickly see, this is part of the High Lordship of the 3 Snakes, which, if I'm not mistaken, is our capital. Yes, so we do own this. No, we don't own this, but we own this. What else do we own? The Island of Flies, and we own this. I see. There's a pirate den built already. And what do we have here? Nothing. There's nothing here. Okay. I see. Well, you know what? That means we're gonna have to give out some titles. And I don't have anyone I can give titles to. I don't have any heirs, so I guess we're gonna give that to the custom character Dai Fang. I hope you're okay with that, but, well, you're not being asked. You are just going to have to accept this title now. And I will give you, west or the east? The Isle of Flies. Yes, I think I'm going to give you the Isle of Flies, and I will make you the High Lord of the Western Islands. Yes, you're basically going to be my Warden of the West, if that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Or do I give you the East? You know what? No, hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create the High Lord of the Eastern Islands. Yes, there we go. And I think I will give you the East instead. Simply because it's more convenient to walk around here than to walk over there. It just takes longer, so yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that yourself. The Isle of Wines, or Vine, do it for the vine, that's what it is. And the High Lordship of the Eastern Islands, there you go, enjoy. And Dai Fang, you are immediately at 100%. Yeah, you like me quite a bit. Yes, awesome. Okay. Now, that means, however, we need to appoint some new people. Of course, you're going to be reappointed as Spy Master, and as Justicer, we'll pick our Law Speaker. I do believe that does make quite a lot of sense, actually, to have a Law Speaker as our Master of Laws, or Justicer, as it's called here. You're going to go back to Scheming, and who hates us the most out of all of our vassals? The Corsair of the Isle of Serpents, which is here. Okay, so I'll have you improve relations with that guy, although I guess we could just destroy him if we really wanted to, but nah, that's fine. Also, by the way, we can turn that off, and I do need an advisor, so yeah, I guess, well, I picked this guy, Howling Mountains, yes. And we also need a new designated regent and quite a lot of commanders, so I'll make my King's Justice and Bodyguard a commander. I'll make my other bodyguard a commander, and I could make you a commander as well, but I don't really think that fits you all too well. So, well, no, I guess I'll make you a commander. Sure, why not? You are my Warden of the East, if we can say it like that. Now, I'm not sure why I cannot actually appoint any handmaidens just yet. That's a little bit unfortunate, because I would have loved to check that out. What's this? Court Vilva. The Vilva is regarded as a powerful seeress. A seeress? A seer, I guess. Just a female seer. Okay. That practices Sedur. You know what, guys? I can't even pronounce this stuff. Alright. And a court poet would be kind of cool. You do not have... I guess you have enough titles already, don't you? My Admiral. You know what? I'm going to give my Admiral... I'm going to give you this position. And we do not have a court jester because the White Walker has died, which is very unfortunate. No, Milario. She's not married. She's my concubine. And she's my courier. She's pregnant. Okay, yeah, whatever. I think I've spent way too much time on this. So yeah, we're still raiding over here. Yes, that's fine. We're gonna take over the town, Kutch Harbor. That will give us quite a lot of money, I do believe. And wait, what are you doing? You're calling in favors. That's not good. Are you starting factions here? I hope not. No, there are some factions, but you did not start them. Very good. I hope you never will, because that would be very annoying. Alright, what's going on here in the Iron Throne? We still have Tommen. You are fighting against Aegon of Rain House. Does that mean... Wait, Stannis is still here? Oh, wait, he's not fighting Aegon? He's fighting Durham of Sharp Point. He's King of the Stormlands. Wait, he is no longer at war with Tommen? But he still holds the... Okay, that's very interesting. He has his claim. That is very weird. Okay. Well... Alright. So you are fighting Durham of Sharp Point. And where is Aegon? That's you. Okay, how many men do you have? 5,000. Okay, and you're fighting the Iron Throne. Do you have... Who do you have on your side? You have Dorne. Prince Doran has decided to join. Ooh, that is interesting. Very nice. So some very interesting things going on in the Seven Kingdoms, but obviously we're not going to be focusing on that all too much. We're rather interested in what Dany does, but yeah, apparently not much. Yeah, as expected. Well, how far have we gone with our looting here? Not too much. Yeah, I guess we're going to be waiting on these things to fall until we can actually do something else. Alright, well, on this note, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.